He's a serial burglar who is always let go, and guess what? He could go free again in yet another burglary case because once again, attorneys are questioning his competency. News 13's Scott Daniels is live in the Newsplex with more. Scott?
Tim, Terry Cook has been in the news before. Tomorrow he's scheduled to be in court again, charged with burglary. The victim tells us he hopes there will be some justice this time.
No, they'll probably let him out and let him come over here again, but this time I'll be ready.
Police say Jose Pacheco is one of this man's many victims, 43-year-old Terry Cook. This is Cook in court less than a month ago, charged with burglarizing Pacheco's home.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cook does have a long history of mental illness.
Cook has faced burglary charges in more than a dozen separate cases since the year 2000. But each time, the charges were dropped because the courts have repeatedly found him incompetent to stand trial, something his defense attorney brought up in court.
He was evaluated at the state hospital last year, and they found him not to be, a threat.
Because he hasn't been considered a threat so far, the law states he's allowed to go free. Pacheco is hoping he's not among the long list of victims who've had to see justice slip them by.
A laptop, a bunch of cash that was in my son's bedroom.
Hundreds of dollars worth of other valuables were also stolen from Pacheco. His front door was broken, and even $6 in quarters from his coin map had been poked out.
And he took each one of them out, and that's how they got the fingerprint. And that was pretty dumb, I think, but...
Competence is once again an issue for the courts to decide. Online court records show it's at the forefront of Pacheco's home burglary. Will the case actually go to trial this time? Who knows? Cook is scheduled to be in court again Monday.
How do you feel knowing that he'll probably never go to jail for this?
Well, I'm like my neighbors. We're thinking of moving out of this neighborhood.
Cook is still in custody at the Metro Detention Center as this case plays out. A district court judge set bond at $75,000. Tim, back to you.
Thank you, Scott. This issue was actually the focus of a special assignment report that aired last week here on News 13. Police, prosecutors, judges, and lawmakers say this is a tough issue to solve because it is against the law to mandate treatment for people who aren't found guilty and who aren't considered dangerous.